Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday to you. Just thought that this is Tanya from Dolly Day's Nursery. Just thought I would come on and change some babies for Halloween. Now, I don't have costumes as per se, except for two, really. Aaliyah has her unicorn costume, and Darcy has her Winnie the Pooh costume. Jackson has a tiger outfit, so I'm going to put that on him. And Ethan here, when he came to me, it was right before Halloween, and this is the onesie that came with him. So it's like a faux t-shirt, and it has, the arms has little gray bats on there, and it says, has a bat with a pacifier in its mouth, and it says, "I'm a sucker for pretty ladies." And like the blood drips are coming down from sucker and ladies, the pretty, well, all of it actually. But anyway, I'm going to put that on him with his jeans, and they're lined with a red fleece. And of course he has matching socks. So he's going to put that on. And I do have another outfit, my first Halloween. And I'm going to put that on either Zophie or Ruthie. Now, Ruthie, this is her first Halloween. So, probably put it on her. And I think that's the extent of what I got anywhere related to Halloween. So let's get this guy out of here into this little outfit and get him all dressed up. Certainly he has denim on, but they're a different denim. So we'll take those off him. We will take that off him. I hope everybody is having a good weekend. It's a beautiful day here. Beautiful blue sky. It's a little chilly, but at least the blue sky and the sun makes everybody feel better. This guy's hair is becoming a mess again. I do have, I think I'll leave that onesie on. I do have something I'm going to show after, because my mom gave it to me last night. And unknown to me, she started making some things for me to send with my babies. So anybody who will be receiving reborns from me will also get something made by my mom. In fact, my aunt even told her that she was doing some. So that's fantastic. I love sending gifts with my babies. This is a cute dude. Yes, he is. Sucker for pretty ladies. What thing to be saying as a baby, huh? These socks, the feet are small. Well, it's a 6 to 12 month size, but they're not too bad in the feet, but they go right to his knees. They go right to his knees. But that's okay. So I'm going to give a shout out right now because I've been keeping up with an artist, and her work is fantastic. She's a young woman, but not but. She's a young woman and she's very talented. I want to give a shout out to Chenza Dolls. I've been following her on Instagram, and so this past week or so, she's made the announcement that two of her creations are going to be released in a vinyl kit. The first one is Stanley, and when she was working on that one, I remember commenting saying that we need that kit in a vinyl, and it's only weeks later that she made the announcement that he is going to be in vinyl. He is a Down syndrome sculpt. Beautiful, beautiful. The personality shows in the face. He's got this big smile, and if any of you have known any people who have Down syndrome, they are the most lovable people, and I know quite a few. And it doesn't matter where you are. And it doesn't matter who is around, but when they recognize you, and not even if they know you. I've been in stores where children have come in and, they don't necessarily know the difference of whether or not it's safe to be going up to strangers, but I've had people come up to me in a store as recent as about 2 months ago. And this little one, she was, I would say she was probably about 10 or 11 years old, but she put her arm around me and she said, "I love you." And it's just so heartwarming. I love the fact that they're so loving. And I know that if you were in their own personal home space, they're like us all, right? They're probably temperamental as well. They have their good days and their bad days, I'm sure. But for the most part, from what I've experienced, they're just so carefree and loving and kind, and that smile just melts my heart every time. And their eyes, I as soon as they look into my eyes and I look into their eyes, it's just wins my heart every time. So Chenza does a fantastic job capturing real life. And, we all get so tied up in, well, everybody wants a healthy baby. And, sometimes things happen and babies don't form properly. Sometimes they have illnesses. Sometimes they have syndromes that may slow them down, or, like my nephew is autistic, but boy, he's brilliant. And he'll be graduating grade 12 this year, well, in 2019. And that's no surprise to us because he's been reading ever since he was about 2 years old. And and I don't mean just reading a storybook, I mean a business magazine in a hotel room that totally shocked us all. And he got up on the bed and grabbed the magazine that was there and started reading word for word, paragraph by paragraph, and we're looking and saying, how is this happening? But children are amazing. And I think that Chenza really captures the essence of the individual that she creates in that clay. and it's amazing. It just blows my mind. And so let me tell you, when Stanley is released, I will be having at least one of those kits, and it won't be going anywhere. It'll be in my collection because it's fantastic. So I want to give her a shout out because she is amazing. Her work is phenomenal. And I've sat there when she's gone live, and she's molding, and you know, she's forming the fingers or whatever, and it just captures me. It does. And I just love her work. And I think that she well deserves having her her creations reproduced in a vinyl kit. That's fantastic. That we will all be able to share in her work and her creativity. And then when I think about what all those kits will look like when the different artists make them, it's just going to be amazing. I can't wait to start seeing them. So yeah, go check out Chenza Dolls because it's amazing. Her work is so totally amazing. So there's Mr. Ethan. He's got his I'm a sucker for pretty ladies outfit on. Now what are we going to do with you, mister? Let's put you over here because we have a few more. You sure do. Now, who's next? Let's do little Darcy. I'm going to put another blanket here because she's just so small. Now, I bought this little outfit a few weeks ago, and it looked gorgeous. It looked absolutely gorgeous on the picture, and it came with a little red magnetic passy like the Honeybug pacifiers, but I'm going to hold off using that one. I don't have a magnet in Darcy, and I will be making another Caleb for a custom, so I think I'm going to hold off and keep that little pacifier for the custom. But so this little Winnie the Pooh outfit, I bought it, and when it came, it was disgusting. My husband washed it out, and it was so dirty around the edges, and there's still some on it. I took a razor to it, and I think I put a hole in it somewhere just from scrubbing to try to get all this this dirt off. I am not impressed, but you know, it was definitely used, well used, and had the caption said that, you know, I'm okay with buying used items that that are looked after, but I am not for receiving something in the mail that is hideous. And so I don't know how it could have possibly ever gotten so dirty. But I do have it cleaned up pretty well now. It's quite a difference in it now. So it's been washed a few times, and even the inside of the hood, you can see there the spots. And it didn't seem to be like mold or anything. It just seems to be a splatter of paint or something. So anyway, it took me probably about 4 days of working at it to get it at least presentable. So we're going to put that one on this little, I think I'll leave her socks on. Oops. think I might take her apart and stuff her a little more, give her a little more, make her a little more hefty. Because, okay, maybe I'll take the socks off to get it off her. Yeah, she is pretty squishy, which is fine for the size that she is. And she's so cute. This little outfit is from Philly Bean on Etsy, and she takes this. I did a video on this over a year ago now, but she takes full-size baby clothes and brings it down to smaller sizes. This was actually originally a 3-month size top, and it fits this little tiny Caleb. And these pants don't have the original size on there, but it's just amazing that she can take a pair of jeans like this and cut it down to, I think this was advertised as a 14-inch doll clothes, but with the embroidery on the leg and up here with the fake little zipper thing here and a little button, and she even puts the belt loops back on and the ruffle at the bottom of the hem. That is amazing. Little pocket on the back. Her work is really, really neat. So she serges everything, of course, but she does a fantastic, even with a double seam going down the leg. It's just amazing. I've sewn a lot of things, but bringing something that down to that size, just I don't know. I don't think I would have the patience to do that. Poor little, she got hips. Sorry about that interruption. But anyway, yeah, she's got some hips, but she can certainly, I think she can be stuffed a little tiny bit more, which would help her fill out her clothes a little bit. She is the second doll I ever painted, which I actually painted the same time as the first doll. So, but I was really going for a blotchy, purplish, reddish tone, skin tone for a preemie this size. And I didn't want her to be like a perfect skin tone baby. So, you know, I mean, for the first time painting, I was pleased with that. And I just heard a car door, so I have to pause. Okay. Well, I think to take a precaution, just in case there's anything, I'm going to put these little sleepers on her. Again, Philly Bean. So she makes great doll clothes. She makes all kinds of sizes. I think 12-inch, I think, may have been the smallest one that I saw there. And possibly up to like a 22-inch, I think. So, but the thing is, it doesn't look like regular doll clothes. It is baby clothes, repurposed, which is great for our reborns for sure. Now let's put the socks back on you. You wouldn't know, I'm dressing her up like you wouldn't know she's going to trick-or-treating. But I just wants her to, let's see here now. How hard will it be to get into this outfit? And that's a few times now that I have purchased something that looked phenomenal, and by the time it arrives, like, I don't know how, maybe, I don't know, maybe they Googled it or something and used that picture. Maybe it's the original picture from when they purchased it. I don't know, but I think it's ridiculous. I didn't dispute it, but maybe I should have. I did pay through PayPal. I'm getting you in here. Will I get you out of here? Let's see. This could end up being a long video. I think I will do part 2. After I get her dressed, I will close off this video and start a new one. Let's get you in here. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about the head having to go in. Let's go. Okay. Take the arm out. Let's get you in here. There. Can't do it with one hand in, with both hands in. It was too tight with both arms in. There we go. We're getting you in there. Let's get that bum in there too. There you go. There you go, Darcy. I'm sure the sleeper made her a little more bulky, but that's okay. Let's put this little tiny yellow bow on her head, just so she's got something on her head. Oh, turning around. There we go. There she is. There she is. Cutie patootie. Sweet. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me, and you can come back for round 2 of changing the babies for Halloween. So, see you soon. Bye.